Hey everybody, this is Bailey Roar, just doing my week 8 video discussion. I kind of wanted to focus this discussion post on the some of the themes that we went over throughout this course and which ones I think have impacted me the most. Um, I think starting off with the topic of identity and then moving that into cultural duality and kind of how a lot of social factors and societal factors, I guess, could um, impact one's self of identity, especially when you throw cultural duality into the mix. When someone is in a society that has a more popular culture that has different beliefs and ways of thinking than the culture that you're used to and that you grew up with. I also want to talk a bit about vernacular language. I think that identity and vernacular language were both used in a really cool way in Mother Tongue by Amy Tam that we read in week 3. It might have been week 3 or 4, but I think that Amy Tan did a great job of using vernacular language to help us understand the quote unquote broken English that her mother spoke. And but she also like kind of played into the identity behind that and how that makes up a part of her mother's identity, and almost advocated for her mother to not really need to like change the way she's doing her thing, because people who know Amy Tan's mother understand everything she's saying. There might be a learning curve for it, but like end of the day, that also makes up a part of who she is, and it represents her history. So I thought that was just a great example of how vernacular language can be used to represent different voices. And I think like going forward, I'm definitely going to be looking at and recognizing vernacular language and trying to understand, okay, who is the author trying to represent by writing it this way, or who are they trying to reach out to and connect with by writing it this way, um, and just recognizing how much of a role vernacular language can have into representing or reaching out to, connecting with an um, individual's identity. So I also think, I think that I will definitely recognize like looking for individuals' identity and how that's represented in writing. But I think the whole idea of cultural duality and individuals' own self like identification, I think I'm just going to take that forward with me, like not as much in like in my reading, but just in general as I meet new people, work with individuals. I think that it's going to be really helpful to have a better understanding of um, the stressors that they face. And I mean, going to the course, I think I had a pretty good understanding of what they went through, but it seemed more like to me like a learning curve, something that they might struggle a little bit with. But recognizing now how much of a role and an impact it has on their own identity, gives me a better sense of empathy, and with a better sense of empathy with things like that, I can do a better job of supporting individuals and reaching out and seeing how I can help. I'm just understanding the struggles so I can be a little more mindful of that. But yeah, overall, we've covered a lot of cool things, and it's been a good course. Thanks, guys.